Compassion is a state of mind when you start feeling the pains, troubles, and worries of the other person. And the differentiating factor of compassion with kindness is that you take actionable and real steps towards resolving the problems and worries of the other person. And when you start practicing compassion in your life, then it helps you to lower the stress and anxiety level, and also to improve your relationship. And when your mind and your heart becomes quiet, then it would allow you to receive the inner guidance, and people around you, they could also feel the energy and vibes of yourself and your personality. And today we are going to discuss how to become a compassionate person, or how to be a compassionate. And I'll offer you some of the common tips and suggestions to cultivate and develop compassion in your life. And first of all is practicing self-care. And self-care doesn't mean it's not selfish. Self-care means taking care of yourself. First of all, you have to recognize your own needs. You have to feel yourself, feel the needs, wishes, wants, your dreams, and yourself. What are your feelings? And when you recognize your own feelings, then the next step is taking care of those needs. And when you do that, when you take care of yourself, then it improves your energy, your vibes, and your motivation level. Then you can better uplift the spirit and morale of the other person, rather than if you're feeling low, then you won't be able to uplift the spirit and morale of other people around you. You should avoid doing the multitasking and try to be in the present moment. If you're talking to someone, then you should avoid looking around, looking at the TV, or scrolling up your phone. Your focus should be on the other person. Try to be in the present moment and make an eye contact, but do not stare. And make an eye contact, observe the body language, expression, and the posture of the other person, and that's how you can be in the present moment. If you have been through a traumatic experience in your life, then your focus should be on healing yourself. And because if you simply let it go, don't focus on your traumatic experience and do not focus on healing, then it results in the form of traumatizing traumatizing other person unintentionally. Because you would have heard it before, the people who were abused in their childhood, they become the abusive when they grow up unintentionally. They won't realize that because it is the traumatic experience. They simply messed up their processing and their mind. And if it requires going to a therapist or receiving any spiritual guide, then you should do it. Go for it, because when you heal yourself, then it would allow you to connect with your inner self, to be at peace with your mind and your heart. And then and at that state, compassion and being a compassionate person would come to you easily and naturally. One of the most important things that you should keep in mind is the road to become a compassionate person starts with active listening. Often we don't realize it in our lives that our listening is compromised, is biased and judgmental. And when you are generous in your listening, then it allows you, then it creates a holy space, a holy silence in you. And in the space of holy silence, you connect with yourself and also to connect with the other person. Like it or not, intentionally or unintentionally, the society, media, culture, and the social setup in which we are living in has created our mind, has made our mind to judge others with right, wrong, good, bad, positive, negative. We always in the process of labeling things, and you should be mindful of your thinking and simply let go of your judgment and accept the fact that everyone is fighting a battle in their life, and everyone is doing their best to survive in this life. Life is not easy, life is difficult, and everyone is doing their best to survive. And when you simply let go of these things, then it would allow you to feel the journey that other people are going through in their lives. As Dalai Lama said, my religion is kindness. And kindness doesn't mean pleasing people or seeking the approval of the other person. Kindness starts within you in the form of, or in terms of, completing yourself. And kindness is a state of mind where there is no differentiation between giver and receiver. Whether you are loving someone or being loved by someone, whether you are offering forgiveness or receiving forgiveness, or whether you are gifting someone or receiving gifts, there is no differentiation. Both receiver and the giver, they both feel the blessing and joyfulness of kindness. The materialistic world in which we are living in today, it also teaches us what's in it for me. Everything we do, every action we take, every word we say, everything is all about ourselves, and it should be ourselves. This is how the media, the society, the world is teaching us. But you should reframe your mind from what's in it for me to what's in it for us. You should accept the fact, realize the fact that all of us are same, and we all are going through the same journey of this life, and everyone is fighting a battle. When you recognize this fact, it simply means broadening your horizon and your awareness level. It doesn't mean to sell yourself in order to be polite towards the other people. You should put yourself in the shoes of the other person and try to realize and understand the feelings and the circumstances, the situation of the other person. You don't have to be judgmental. When you do that, then it allows you to feel others and to feel yourself, that how would you be in that situation? How would you feel under such circumstances? We all have inner critics inside of us that focuses on our imperfections and weaknesses, and you should fire your inner critic that always focuses on your weaknesses and your negativities, and you should simply let it go. You should find the gentle force, the kind and the tender force inside of you, and you should find this energy. You should hire this energy to nurture yourself, to focus on your strengths. And if there are weaknesses and if there are flaws in your personality, then give yourself a time to heal yourself towards the improvement. And when you do that, then it would allow you to connect with yourself and also connect with other people. Along with feeling the pains and worries and troubles of the other person, you should also feel the happiness and joyfulness of other people. And you should simply let go of the competitive and jealous feelings. And if people are succeeding in their life, then you shouldn't simply judge them. You shouldn't get jealous of their success. You simply be happy of their success and simply let them know that you will be there for them when they succeed in their life. If people have wronged you, they have simply hurt you in the past, then you simply let go of the revengeful feeling. I know letting go of the vengeance and revengeful feeling is not easy, but you simply forgiving them, not only for themselves, you are forgiving them for your own self, for the peace of your own mind. When you simply let it go, then you can be at peace. But you have to accept and realize this fact that revenging and simply making things equal is not going to fix things inside of you. Instead, it would simply aggravate things. And if you have done something wrong, then you should apologize to the other person and to other people, and before the guilty conscience take over you. And you shouldn't simply let the time pass by. You simply simply forgive others and be apologetic. And if people have done something wrong, apologize, forgive them. If you have done something wrong, then apologize to them. One of the other important element of becoming a compassionate person is respecting others. You should respect the privacy, decisions, individuality of the other person. Whoever they are, you simply respect them. And if they are doing something in their life, if they are working on their dreams, then you should support their dreams. And that's how you can be a compassionate person. And that's how to be a compassionate person. And if you have any question, just leave it in the comment box below. I'll answer it to you. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, whatever time it is in your part of the world.